What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sundown Audio unofficial YouTube channel. My name is Derek, and today we're making jumper cables. So this was a random idea I got after some guys made some comments about my old set of jumper cables. And sorry if you can't see me in all the shot, I'm trying to keep it angled down here on the table. But at a recent show at X's Power Show, I had JP, Jonathan Price of downforsoundshop.com. Check them out if you want some Sundown gear. He gave my Project SPL a jump when my truck died and couldn't crank up because of my cap bank and demoing with the truck off and blah, blah. So I've got this really, really ancient old set of jumper cables that I literally bought when I was in high school, which, to show my age a little bit, was in the 90s. And I've had these things for over 20 years. They're good OFC 4-gauge jumper cables, but they've taken some tolls over the years. And even though they still work and they're fine, the ends, and these aren't the ends from them, but the ends have gotten some damage and they're just not as good anymore. So in some talk about jumper cables and how old that set was, somebody made a random idea of maybe I should make some Sundown Audio jumper cables. So I went, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's make some Sundown Audio jumper cables. So this is what's going on. We've actually made jumper cables before. Brandon around here has made a couple sets, I believe. And in the past, he's used Coweta wire, which works great. It's a little more pricey than what you typically see for jumper cables, but it's great wire, very flexible, huge. And I know you can jump on Amazon and you can get ends like these. And I really like these ends. They're really good, really strong. You can find these on Amazon dirt cheap. So I bought me a few ends of these off of Amazon. Now, to show you how these work, you're gonna get some ends like you see here. You're gonna get the other set of jaws. So when they come to you, these that I bought, they're gonna have teeth on one side, none on the other. That's where this comes in. This fits in like so. It fits in a little bit better than that. And then they come with the little hardware that's bolts that you use to go through this circle here and bolt these things into place. Now, the way you attach your wire, and I'll grab some wire right here real quick. You take your wire, you strip back a little bit, put it in place, bend this down, which is good. I'm gonna do a good tight crimp on here, and also I'm gonna touch them off with some heat shrink. But what I don't like is it seems like, unless I keep it really short like so, which I don't like that, it's tough to get to that hole right there to get in and bolt through. So I'm actually gonna make a modification to start, and similar to what's on the other side where there's like a little rivet, I've got some rivets. So when I go to mount this other side of the teeth in here, I'm actually gonna run a rivet through, and I'm gonna rivet these in. I think it'll be a much stronger, better connection without me ever having to worry about some bolts not having a good connection or backing out or having an issue there. Now, I've already went through and I did one real quick just to do a run through, and then it popped in my head like, hey, maybe I should be making a video of this. So here's one I've got done right now. I'll show you. I've got my rivet in there. We got our jaws. Now I ran the wire all the way up. So I don't know, maybe it looks a little trashy or whatever where the wire runs all the way up there. I don't know, I think it's fine. Just gives me a good connection. So to show you an example out, I didn't do a simple wire here where I only got that much connection. I actually ran the wire all the way up. So this, obviously the shielding is cut, stripped back, but I have that much where the wire and the copper teeth right here are all connecting. The crimp is done. I'm using my big trusty adjustable hammer to beat those things down. Somebody has our other hammers, I don't know where they're at. So I'm beating those down, getting a good crimp on them, and then using to clamp those in. Anyway, yeah, so I'm probably messing up here, but that's basically what's going on. Hopefully I get the idea across pretty good. Oh, and as well as after I do this, I'm going in, I'm heat shrinking. So to make not let this video be too long, because I see so many guys complaining about how long these videos are and how much I talk, I only try and talk to explain what's going on, because if not, they'd be pretty boring videos to watch. But I'm just gonna roll in some quick time lapse, let you see me working, knocking some of this stuff out. I'll probably stop and do some little shots in between to show the different steps going on, but that's it. Going from what you see here with this product to what you see here. I'll give you another quick look right here at the beginning. So my wires coming through, got it holding down good. My jaws are all in there good. Wire all the way at the top, so I don't have anything that's a good example, but if you're clamping onto something, bam, you got that wire all the way to the end. And to me, that little bit, I don't know, the little bit of phrase come off of that, I don't think will be too bad. So this is my first time doing this, total noob. I know most people try and make the shitty comments that I know everything. I don't know everything, learning as I go. And if I do it wrong, well, you'll see it here in the video. I'll take my lumps from it, but that's it. Real quick, remember, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, click that thumbs up button for us, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and t-shirts. Sundown Audio Classic Tees, these are without a doubt, surprisingly, our #1 seller. We used to make these shirts years ago. I brought them back a few months ago, and I cannot believe how well they're selling, especially the classic combo. So you can get t-shirt, decals, lanyard, and koozie. Check them out on the website, sundownunofficial.com. It's a great deal, and they are selling like hotcakes. So with that said, let's roll some of this time-lapse footage. All right, guys, so here's my connection. Just want to take a second to show it to you. As you see, I basically stripped back a bunch of wire, placed it in the jaws. Here's what you can see where it looks like, not. Put them in there, crimp this down, got my pliers on it real good, hammered it real good to get a pinch point in the center. You see I got some wire still exposed here after I moved the heat shrink up. Now, just in case anybody's wondering, I'll point this out. It doesn't matter that much about the connection to the jaws here, about these, because my wire is straight to all this copper. So everything's gonna be here at the end. I'm not so much worried about current flowing through the other side. It's all gonna flow through this side right here. The heat shrink's not gonna mess with anything as far as the insulating to the clamps. All right, guys, we are all done. Probably took me maybe 30 minutes of not knowing what I'm doing and trying this out and testing out some different things and getting this to go. But I think I did an overall good job. Show you some of the finished product again. Showed you one ahead of time, but basically we got our wire running out in here. We got our jaws in there, everything riveted together, pretty solid. Yes, it might be a little bit ugly with some fray wires in here. I'm not really worried about it. For a purpose these are for, the frayed wires are fine. If anything, I hope they'll give me a little bit better connection, but we'll see how that goes. If I need to, I can always drill the rivet out, take it apart, trim those wires off. I'm gonna play with them, see how it works. But I got 3 ends, good to go, because like I said earlier, even though people claim I know everything, I don't, and I completely mucked up one of the ends, and unfortunately I only had just enough rivets to do these 4 pieces. I'm out of rivets. Got to go to the store and get me some more. So once I hit the store, get another rivet, I can get this one fixed, but it'll essentially come out looking just like these once I get it all taken care of. Now I did 20 feet, so all together, give you a big look. This is doubled up, so 20 foot long. It's 1/0 wire. Figure 20 foot will stretch any need I ever have, handle anything I ever need. This is the Sundown audio. I'll give you a closer up look. This is the Sundown audio 1/0 gauge wire. As you can see right here in the spools. You can buy this by the spool, 50 foot at a time. So what I use, super flexible. It is 100%, no, I'm not saying that wrong. It is OFC, it is all silver tin, it is oversized, 5145 strands. This is awesome, awesome wire. Super, super flexible to do whatever you need to do. So we got this in the silver and in the black. Now also, we've got Sundown audio heat shrinks that you saw me use in the video. These are available in 10 packs on the Sundown unofficial website. You can buy these off of there, check them out on the website. Very good price. If you need custom orders, bigger orders, feel free to email me at thesundownunofficial@gmail.com. We can put together some packages for you if you want to get a bunch of those on order. And don't forget the ends. If you want to try and make some yourself, you can get these ends off of Amazon. There's a couple different styles on there. I picked this style because I know I've seen this style in the past. I know they work good. I know they had plenty of strength, plenty of clamp of power. I like the way these teeth were, and I like the way the connection was. So that's why I went with this. But that's it. I'm done so I can get that extra rivet and get that piece fixed. We're calling it quits. So hopefully this helped y'all guys out. If you want to make your own jumper cables, it's really affordable. When I looked at jumper cables online, or even some in the store I saw, either the pricing was ridiculous or the jumper cables were ridiculous. Both ends of the spectrum. Most of the jumper cables I found, just for your knowledge, were not OFC wire. They were CCA wire. If you find a set of jumper cables and the price looks just too cheap for the type of wire they're claiming, because there will be some that'll say they're 1/0, 2/0. Every one I saw was undersized wire. If it said it was 1/0, it was probably closer to 4 gauge. It was very, very undersized wire. The 2/0 ones I saw looked like they were smaller. They were way smaller than our oversized 1/0. So don't trust everything you see. They're claiming sizes that they're not really that big, and every one of them, even some that I saw said they were copper. They were CCA. They were copper clad aluminum. Way to know that if you can never feel them in person. If you pick up a set of jumper cables and they're super light, they're aluminum. They are CCA, copper clad aluminum. Copper jumper cables like this, real OFC, is heavy. Copper is very heavy. So don't be fooled. If the price is too good to be true, the jumper cables will probably jump. With these, I know this cable is good quality. So hopefully I helped you out, taught you something. Definitely taught myself something putting these together for the first time. And hopefully I didn't embarrass myself and make myself look too silly trying to do this. I think I got them good enough. So that's it. We're going to wrap this video up. Remember, guys, if you like what we're doing on the channel, click that thumbs up button for us. Like and subscribe. If you like the video, think some of your friends will like it, give it a share online. Tell your friends about it. Have them check us out. Amazon, Sundown, sundownunofficial.com. Check us out for your t-shirts, sunglasses, all that cool swag, and the Sundown heat shrinks. That's it. Wrapping this up. Till next time, guys. We'll see y'all then.